everyone. Mark Lichtenfeld, Chief Income Strategist with the Oxford Club. Welcome to State of the Market. Today I'm talking about something that a lot of investors love and some love to hate. I'm talking about Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin is a digital currency that is supposed to be the next big thing.
Bitcoin!
The price of Bitcoin went from about $750 in January of 2017 all the way up to an all-time high of $19,498 less than a year later in December 2017. Since then, it has cratered. It was back below $4,000 earlier this year, but then it rallied, got above $12,000 and is a little bit below $12,000 right now. Now, I don't buy the long-term investment thesis on Bitcoin, and I've written about it on my free letter, Wealthy Retirement, but one thing about Bitcoin is you can trade it. You can make money on it. My biggest problem with Bitcoin is it's supposed to function as a currency, except that nobody will accept it other than offshore sports betting companies and hackers who hold hospitals, individuals, and businesses' computers for ransom and expect to be paid in Bitcoin or other cryptos. It's also supposed to be completely private and anonymous.
Are you sure about that?
Except it's not. Robert Mueller used cryptocurrency transactions and was able to trace them in his investigation of the 2016 election and Russia's meddling. And speaking of Russia, the Russian government is developing tools to be able to trace Bitcoin transactions in order to know who is using it and what for. So in the future, I expect cryptocurrency transactions to be about as private as email. So while I wouldn't use Bitcoin to buy my groceries, because actually I can't, nobody will accept it, you can trade Bitcoin just like any other stock or investment. So let's take a look at where Bitcoin is today and where it's probably going. You can see on this chart, it's been on a heck of a run since March. Prior to that, it ran into a wall every time it got a little above 10,000. That's called resistance. It's a price level that a security has difficulty getting above. Once it does, however, resistance becomes support. That's an area that should hold to the downside. And when support is broken, then the price is likely going lower. So we see that in late July, Bitcoin broke out above 10,000 and rose to 12,000. And now it's starting to roll over a little bit. So I looked at some other indicators like RSI and stochastics, which tell us if a security is overbought or oversold. Now, RSI is kind of right in the middle. It's in no man's land. So that didn't tell us very much. But stochastics are not quite oversold, but they are heading lower. They're not that far away. So anything below 20 on stochastics is considered oversold. So like I said, we're not there yet, but it looks like it's heading there soon. So as a short-term trade, I think Bitcoin is a sell here. I expect it to head back to that support line right around 10,000. Now, the 50-day moving average at about 10,700 could act as support, but I think more likely it goes all the way back down to 10,000. And if it breaks 10,000, then we're looking for a major move lower, probably to about 7,500. So that's my take on Bitcoin. I think long-term, I don't like it at all. And short-term, I think it's a sell. That's it for State of the Market this week. I'm Mark Lichtenfeld. Thanks for watching. And be sure to check out my free e-letter, Wealthy Retirement. You can do so by clicking the link below. I'll see you next week.